What is ethical hacker? In this video, we will detailed explain about ethical hacking explained, hacker versus cracker versus ethical hacker, and real world use cases and legal boundaries. So let's get started. In first, we will discuss what is ethical hackers. An ethical hacker is a cybersecurity professional who is legally authorized to test computer system, network, applications to find security weakness before malicious hacker can exploit them. They are also called white hat hackers. If they have a permissions and they are testing their system, so they are called a white hat hacker. What ethical hacker do? Ethical hackers test system security, find vulnerabilities and bugs, perform penetration testing, help companies to improve cybersecurity, and report weakness responsibly instead of abusing them. So, what skill they use? They have a networking skills also. They have a programming and Windows system, Linux system, scripting, web application security. They have a cryptography skills. They also know many tools like Nmap, Wireshark, Metasploit, PubSuite. There are many more tools. Let's see the difference between hacker versus cracker versus ethical hacker. Here you can see the clear difference between hacker, cracker, and ethical hacker. A person skilled in computer and security, that's called hacker. Cracker is a person who illegally break system for harm and profit, and a legal security and professionals who test system to improve security. They have a different purpose, you can see, and their intention is can be good or bad, because hacker have a white hat hacker, black hat hacker, and gray hat hacker. So different type of hacker, different intention. Cracker have a malicious purpose. Ethical hacker do for defensive and legal purpose only. And hackers not always take permissions. Cracker have no permissions. Ethical hacker has official permission, written permissions to hack their system. Okay. And goal explore, learn, or exploit system. And cracker steal, damage, and bypass security. Ethical hacker have a fix and find vulnerabilities. Legal status depend on action, what action they are performing, and cracker are all illegal and ethical hacker are legal only. Example, what kind of activity they are performing. So programming, security research, and hacking they are performing. Crackers perform like data thief, ransomware, cracking, software. Ethical hacker do like penetration testing, vulnerability assessment, those things. Common types of hacker like white hat, gray hat, and black hat. And cracker came into the black hat hacker because they are illegal. And ethical hacker came into the white hat hacker because they are testing with the permission. Hacker work for individual company and governments, and cracker work for criminal groups and personal gain, and ethical hacker work for companies, security firms, and governments. Next is real world use cases of ethical hackings, where ethical hacker is used to protect organization from cyber attacks by finding vulnerabilities before attacker do. First use cases is web application security testing. We know each and every company website is running on the internet and they have a website. Ethical hacker test their website and they test SQL injection, cross-site scripts, broken authentications, IDOR vulnerabilities, file upload vulnerabilities. And yeah, if you want to see the real world example is an e-commerce website may allow attacker to access another user data history through an IDOR vulnerability. Actually, IDOR is a vulnerability we will discuss further. So an ethical hacker discover and report it before customer data is leaked. Okay. After that, second use cases is banking and financial security. There also ethical hacker contributes. So they test online banking portals, mobile banking portal, payment gateways, ATM networks. After that, third use cases is government and defense system. So government agency use ethical hacker to secure their citizen database, defense networks, public service portals, national infrastructures. After that, fourth use cases is mobile application testing. In mobile application testing, ethical hacker test Android and iOS app for like insecure API, weak authentications, sensitive data leakage, and insecure storage. Fifth use cases of the ethical hacker is network penetration testing. Organization test their internal and external network for open ports, weak password, misconfigurations, unpatched systems. Now, sixth use cases of the ethical hacker is cloud security testing, misconfigurations, storage buckets, IAM permissions, container security, API exposure. So that's seventh use cases of the ethical hacking is wireless and Wi-Fi security. Hacker test their weak Wi-Fi passwords, rough access point, evil twin attacks, wireless encryptions, weakness. Next use cases social engineering assessments. So, ethical hacker tests human security awareness through phishing simulations, fake login pages, USB drop, and after that, ethical hacker also contribute in bug bounty programs. Companies reward ethical hackers for responsibly reporting vulnerabilities, like popular companies Google, Microsoft, Meta, and other companies also provide their bug bounty programs. For these companies also pay researchers for discovering security flaws. Red team exercise. So red team simulate real attack to test, detect capabilities, incident response, security monitoring, and employee awareness. These are the use cases of the white hat hacker. Now we will discuss about legal boundaries in ethical hacking. So ethical hacking is only legal when it is done with proper authorizations. Proper authorization, mark my words. And within defined limits. Okay, this is if you are doing with proper authorizations within defined limits, then this is called ethical. Without permission, hacking become illegal, even if the intention is learning or testing. If your intention is different, but also it is illegal. So core principle is like permission make difference. If you have a permission, then it is legal. If you don't have permission, it is illegal. Testing a company site after receiving with written approval, it is legal. Participate in bug bounty program, it is also legal. Performing penetration testing under contract, if your contract signed, then it is legal. Scanning random website without authorization, it is illegal. Exploiting vulnerabilities and public systems, it is illegal. Accessing someone else's data without permissions, it is illegal. Important legal boundaries. First point is like written authorization must be you have like and stay within scope, no data thief, and avoid service disruptions and responsible disclosure. So in written authorizations, ethical hacker must have a signed permissions, scope documents, and rule engagements. This define like which system can be tested, for testing method are allowed, testing time windows, and emergency contacts. So stay within scope is if company authorized testing for like test.example.com, and if you are testing api.example.com domains, that is illegal, may become illegal, you can see. And data thief, ethical hacker should only prove vulnerabilities safely, avoid stealing and leaking sensitive data, and minimize impacts. Downloading customer database, reading private employee emails, modifying records. These are also bad practices and illegal. Avoid service disruptions. Activities causing outage may violate law and contracts. So aggressive DDoS testing, deleting data, that is also disruptions. Crashing production server, ability disclosure. So if you discover a vulnerability, then report it privately. Give the organization time to fix it. Avoid public disclosure before remediations. So those are good habits, and many organizations provide VDB also. It is a vulnerability disclosure program. In VDP they are not provide bug bounty, and many organizations provide bug bounty programs. Common cybersecurity laws. So in India, Information Technology Act 2000, IT Act, in this section, unauthorized access, data thieves, identity thieves, or cyber fraud. If you are doing this activity, then you have to face this act. In United States, they have a different law, like CFAA. In this act, according to act, unauthorized access can be lead to fine, criminal charges, and imprisonment. And Europe have different rules. So according to countries, they have a different rules and different act. So what is the legal scenario and what is illegal scenario, we will discuss in that. So a company hire ethical hacker to test their API, find vulnerabilities, submit a report what they are finding. And after that, This is authorized security testing. What is illegal scenario is a person scan random website looking for SQL injection vulnerability and access database without permission. This is cybercrime. You can see if you are doing this activity, then it is in illegal activity. So please do subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon and share with your friends.